welcome to Mind Body Flow. I'm here with the residents of East Castle and we're going to begin, so find yourself in a comfortable seat. I might move around throughout the practice so you can adjust your body as you need to, and you can always skip things if they don't work for your body. So starting off, feet are on the floor and interlace your grip, webbing to webbing. Release your pointer fingers and your thumbs are crossed. We've done this one before. It's Sapana Mudra, and we're relaxing it down in between our legs or on our lap. Maybe close your eyes, especially because it's slightly brighter in here than normal. Lifting up through the top of your head and relaxing down your back, down to the seat, down all the way to your feet. And we begin our practice with listening and holding this mudra. Focusing on a long, extended exhale. And imagine negative thoughts and energy pouring out of your fingertips. Sit with the breath and listen to the talk, letting all else fall away. You are the center of the wheel, and all else spins around you. Inhale, inducing an emotional stillness, and exhale, calming the agitated mind. Inhale, releasing any nervousness, and exhale, let things be the way they are. Inhale, filling up fresh air. Exhale, letting go of expectations. Breathing in and out as thoughts, ideas, pains, discomfort, or comfort arise in your body and mind. Always just giving it a nod and centering yourself on the breath and the now. We can say to ourselves, I release what no longer serves me. I now carve out the space for my meditation. I give myself permission to relax and to settle into this moment. I release what no longer serves me. I carve out the space for my meditation. I give myself permission to relax and settle into this moment. And our lesson today comes from the Yoga Sutras. It's about the kleshas. The Yoga Sutra is written from 200 to 500 BC by Patanjali in India. The fourth of our kleshas, or obstacles, or causes of suffering, is dvesa. Dvesha translates to aversion, avoidance, hatred, or repulsion. It refers to the function of our minds, the emotional response that pushes away unpleasant experiences that cause us pain or that we perceive as negative. We all cultivate ideas of what we enjoy and do not, some things obvious and others more subtle. Something happens, for example, a painful experience at a dentist years ago, and this spirals forth into becoming an avoidance of dental offices, then maybe a fear of other clinics, when really a simple teeth cleaning or some other dental experience could be beneficial even if it's not highly pleasant. Having strong aversions based on past experiences can lead us to close ourselves off to embracing new or helpful experiences, opportunities, and people. Some challenges we are meant to face in life, and the results of doing so can be one of the richest lessons. Dvesha can keep us locked in the past in fear, causing ourselves more suffering. Life is a teacher for us all, and sometimes more subtle and other times more harsh. but each life lesson or situation guides us towards a realization, a piece of wisdom, or some knowledge. So instead of pushing away our challenges, we can start to become more present with them and understand the underlying resistance. In yogic thought, Buddhist, and similar traditions, it is often believed that if one doesn't face the challenges, the situation or karma that is meant for them, it will keep snowballing, piling up, or increasing in intensity until we confront it. When one is heavily affected by dvesha, avoidance, one may feel anxiety or fear, isolation or rigidness, inability to be flexible, judgmental, or complacent. Maybe they will have a fear of failure. So as we sit today, we think, what is the source of our aversion in our life? What unhelpful behaviors can stem from this aversion? Let us sit and be aware of the patterns of aversion and preferences that we have constructed in our lives, listening to whatever comes up for you. Throughout our practice today in this room and beyond, we will learn to observe our feelings, our dislikes and likes, and see our past conditioning and emotional habits. This practice will allow us to live a life of greater clarity and freedom. So today, challenge yourself to label thoughts, things, and emotions as neutral rather than good or bad during your practice. Just be the observer. Some final thoughts before we begin our asanas. If we are attaching our happiness to things or avoiding them out of fear, if we are not attaching our happiness to things or avoiding them out of fear, we can appreciate life's experiences the way they were meant to be, just as they are. The ego seeks to divide and separate. The spirit seeks to unify and heal. Attachment to pleasure or aversion to pain both destroy the equilibrium of our inner nature. And life doesn't allow us to go back and fix what we haven't done wrong in the past, but it does allow us to live each day better than the last, which brings us right here to this moment. And before we begin our asanas, let's again cue in with our breath. Notice any clenching that might have started from sitting. And start to exhale out. Any clenching in your body, loosening the jaw, letting go of expression of your face, letting the shoulders drip away from the ears, maybe more back and down towards the back of your chair. Noticing our right arm down to the mudra, left arm down to your mudra, the gesture you hold. Noticing the legs down to the feet, and bringing your whole body into your conscious awareness. Focusing on the stillness and your breath. Noticing the thoughts, let them be, let them flow. Sink into the feeling, the sensation of sitting in your chair. Taking one final breath in our stillness, which we will return to again after our asanas. Just noticing how you are in this moment. And then as you're ready, start to interlace all the fingers and roll through the wrists. And we'll invite some movement into our practice. Circling the wrists, right, left, left, right. Focus on your hands and your wrists. And we'll stretch the palms forward. Inhale, stretch forward. Round your spine a little bit. And tuck your chin. Press out the palms, thumbs forward, pinkies back. And then inhale, slowly lift up. Big morning stretch. Close your eyes if it's too bright. And then open the arms slowly and all the way down the side. And you can decide whether you want to use your hands on the railing or reach them forward. We're going to do some sit to stands and reaching up all the way. You can use your hands or not, arms to the sky. And then exhale slowly. And again, you can reach back or you can just skip even using your hands. Depends what you need. And then inhale again, shift forward, reach up. Maybe add a little more hips forward this time. And exhale, your exhale breath, come down, reach those hips back. You can grab the chair if you need to. And again, big breath, arch your upper body back. Slowly exhale, come down. And then last one, we're gonna stay standing. So come on up, reach up, gaze up if you can, stay up there. And then arms down by the side. Good. Move my chair back. And we're gonna stay standing. And just look down at your feet, make sure they're hips width apart. And just start to rock side to side. And we're moving our feet side to side, like shifting into the arches. Swing gently. And then going forward and back. And then try to make a little circle into each little surface of your foot. And you don't need to look down at them anymore. You can look somewhere else, forward, rest your gaze, and go opposite way until you find that exact little center point where you can press down, roll the shoulders back, and arms down by the side. We call this Tadasana or mountain pose. We'll begin with our pranayama, deep breathing, breath of life, good for the lungs, the respiratory system. So let's interlace the fingers, webbing to webbing, place the knuckles to the chin, thumbs to the throat. You can always watch the first round if you're not sure. It's the same 2 motions every time. So every inhale, draw the elbows up and pull the air in through your nostrils. As you're breathing in, you're still lifting up. And then exhale, push your head back and bring your elbows towards one another. It should be a H-A, ha sound all the way out. Something like this. Inhale, chin down, elbows up. Exhale, slow. And again, inhale, and you can watch a few times if you need to. Bring your chin down, draw your elbows up, keep breathing in. Exhale, open your mouth, H-A, ha sound. Elbows always moving towards touching. Inhale, chin down. Now that you've got the rhythm, tune in with the sound, fill up your maximum. Exhale. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Couple more. Inhale. breath and movement linked together. Try to take the whole time. Inhale, slow. Maximum one more sip. Exhale everything out. Keep pushing out more air. Don't stop exhaling. Nothing should be left in the lungs when your elbows touch. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. And exhale, let it go. Good. Last one, deepest one. Keep filling up more air. Maximum breathing. Exhale. Beautiful. And then when you're satisfied, arms down. That was a lot of work, so roll the shoulders a few times. And then come back to just mouth closed, breathing now. And again, our feet will be hip width apart. It's about 2 fists width. And toes forward. And let's begin our upward salutes. Inhale, reach up. Palms touch. And then exhale, bend your knees. You can always grab a chair in front of you if you need to have support, or come down to your toes. And inhale, lifting up halfway only. Make like an L shape. And exhale, fold again. And press down to rise up. Roll up through the spine like you're stacking building blocks. And reach up, palms head up last. And exhale, Tadasana. And this is like our standing resting pose. We just feel the effect of one set. And of our breathing practice. And second one, inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold. And inhale, halfway up. And exhale, fold. And slowly use your in-breath, roll up, belly in. Arms head up last, even a little press of those hips forward. Exhale, arms down. And feel the effect. Stillness. And last one. We're going to stay down there this time. So reaching up, inhale up. Huge breath. Exhale, come down. And we're going to stay down. And listen carefully. So bend your left leg and your left hand stays down. And then inhale, right arm comes up to the sky. We've done this one before. My friends at home, lifting one arm. If it's too hard to fold, bring one hand on a chair in front of you. And unwind, right hand down, right knee bends, or fingers down, and left arm up, twist. And try to look to the side, try to look to the top of your hand. And then slowly return back down. And this time as we're down there, notice, can you grab your knees, your shins, your ankles, wherever you're at, grab on somewhere. Rock the weight a little to the pads of the feet, and then try to lock the knees a little more. And as you're ready, exhale, pull yourself down a little centimeter more. Fold to your maximum. Good. Hang the head. 5, 4, 3, 2, and coming up slowly from being inverted. 1, let's come up. Arms up, head up last, and a little back bend. And you know what to do. Back down by the side. Good job, everybody. Take a moment in between the postures. And if you're at home and you want to get a drink of water, you can always do that in between postures. And our next one is our half moon pose. So I'll turn this way so we're all the same. Bring the arms up, interlace the grip. And it's webbing to webbing again, like we used in the beginning with our thumbs crossed. Squeeze your arms together and stretch up. And then start to move right and left several times. Just warming up the side body, right, left, good. Trying to keep those arms straight. As we practice more, we can get our arms more straight. Don't try to force them straight the first time, especially if you never did this before. And again, focus on contracting those thighs. Lock the knees as much as you can, and let's stretch up, spine tall. And bend the body just over to the right without bending the elbows or the knees. So it looks like this. Squeeze the arms head together. Push your hips over to the left. Keep bringing that right shoulder forward. So if your shoulder's back, bring it forward. Squeeze your arms with your head. Good. Come down more at the end. We're breathing. Push, stretch, push, and change. Use your breath to come back up. And switch your grip, just different thumb on top. Squeeze up, I know it's hard, stretch up, and exhale, bend your body over to the left, out bending the elbows over the knees. Beautiful. Squeezing arms with head over to your left side, push the hips to the right. Looking great. Stretch that, push that right foot down and reach up out of the waist at the end. Reach, stretch, push. And then change. Slowly come back up and bring the arms down. And we're gonna slide them into some invisible jean pockets here on our back. For some people, if you wanna try fingers up, you can do fingers up. I'm gonna do fingers down today, like we're sliding them into invisible pockets. And then again, check on our feet, nice and parallel. And press the hips forward like you're sticking out your belly. Lift your chest. And let's take the eyes back. Anuvitasana. It's tempting to hold the breath, but instead take small sips of air. Keep supporting your posture. Let the front side stretch as you bend backwards. 2 and 1. Come back up slowly. Take a moment in the center. And if you just want to rest, you don't have to do a second set, but it's always nice to see if you can get a little more flexible the second round. So slide those palms back if you're ready for it. Inhale, push the hips, stretch up. And exhale, take the eyes back. Look back, go back. Trust yourself. Stretch the throat, the belly, whole front side. Very good. Go back, more back. Stay back. And change. Slowly come up. Beautiful back bend. And relax the arms down. Feel the energizing effect of your back bend. Very good. Focused yogis today. Moving forward. Full way to that. Okay, let's do a little bit more back bends, this time reaching the arms up for goddess. And for this one, we're bending our elbows. Good, squeezing the invisible orange in between our shoulder blades. Reach up and then bend. Maybe you can look up. Should feel really good across the chest. Good, inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze, goddess. Good. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze the orange, squeeze. Good, last one. Good, and then bring the arms down again, stillness. Again, checking on our feet now. We'll do a little more squatting and balancing. So checking that hip width distance. You can even measure if you want. And then bringing the arms out, squeeze your fingertips together like you're holding an invisible box. Take a nice breath in. And then exhale, sit down your invisible chair, not your real chair, but just imagine you're gonna sit back, belly in, chest up, arch your upper body back. Beautiful, keep those knees separated over the ankles, looking good. 3, 2, 1, come back up, nice. Relax. Not an easy pose to do. And then adding on the second one, you can bring your feet together this time, so knees must be together for this one. And we'll add some arms too. So reaching the arms open, give yourself a hug with your right arm at the bottom. If you do the wrong one, don't worry about it. We'll do both sides. So step 1. Step 2, back to the palms. Step 3, this is eagle pose. If you cannot do this and your arms are like that, you need to stay hugging. Okay, so stay there and then we'll sit back to our chair, but this time our knees squeeze together. And it's an invisible chair, not the real chair. And then for advanced people, if you want to start to slide your right foot in front and cross your legs, and then sit down so both knees are bent, shoulders are back. But it's totally an option. Good. 3, 2, 1, and change. Good. Open up. And the left arm at the bottom. Stay in step 1, 2, or 3. And then we'll sit back down to our chair. And again, you don't have to go further. Invisible chair pose, Utkatasana. With the arms, it's Garudasana. And maybe you want to add that leg on top. But maybe something to work towards in the future. Beautiful, nice bar. Good, and change. Unwind and relax. Just feeling that internal heat building. Focusing on your breath. Okay, we have 2 more standing poses. So for this one, I will show also with the chair. So it's triangle pose. You could have the chair in front of you if you want, or you can skip it. So I'll show both ways. And yeah, if you feel like you want a little extra balance today, the chair will help you and still get all the benefits of the posture. So start with our right foot, step it towards your chair, and our back foot, I guess I can angle this down a little bit, is perpendicular. There we go. And so we inhale and stretch our arms the long way. So one's in front and one's in back. Good. And then inhale, reach forward as you send your left hip back. If you want to grab for the chair, you can bring that top arm up, bottom arm to the chair. Or if you're feeling a little more challenge coming on, then bring that bottom arm to float on the shin. If you ever need it, the chair will always be there for you. And if you're able to, you turn the gaze up to the top hand or to the side of the room. And the palm, good, beautiful, is facing well, everyone's kind of facing a different way, so. All right, we'll just stick with what you got. Focus on the breath. And slowly press down, rise up, grab the chair and switch, left foot forward. And now right foot back. Again, it's about 2-3 feet, really depends on how tall you are. Perpendicular legs. And then again, start with both arms straight out. Reach that left arm forward, right hip back. Exhale, tick-tock the arms. Maybe bottom arm comes to the chair, top arm comes to the sky. Or a little more challenge, reach down for your bottom leg. And this one, both legs are straight. Gaze to the side or gaze to the ceiling. Beautiful. And hold it. And pushing off the chair or just coming up if your hand was on the bottom leg. And exhale, step to the top. And relax in the center. And we'll do some more balancing with tree, option to use the chair. Left foot locked, right foot, we're gonna open the hip, heel towards the inner thigh. If you've been coming a lot to class, you can start to bring it up below your knee, or you can bring it up all the way high. We did this last week. Yep, good. And then once you got what you want, I'll stay down here low, I'll open my hip. You can keep your hands on the chair. You can start to lift them up. Maybe you like to bring them at the center or out to the side. Really, it's your choice. And just focus on your breathing and lock your gaze one point. And exhale, come on out. Letting go of that side is over. And locking your right leg. Last one here, open the left leg out. Hands can stay on the chair, especially if you're new, shoulders back. Focus on your posture first, and then once your alignment is right, you can start to add challenges like lifting your foot up higher or taking a mudra. And then concentrate, meditate wherever you are. Locked in, beautiful everybody, come on down. All right, let's walk those legs out a little bit. Before we sit back down, let's take my personal fave, puppy pose. Legs straight, back straight, chest coming nicely through. Maybe turning up the corners of your mouth and enjoying a little feeling of a smile. Made it through the standing sequence. And pulling the belly in, let's roll up. Walk, walk, walk to the top. Feeling some satisfaction for completing your standing series. And then we'll start to sit back down into the chair. Now we'll do some more seated stuff before we end today. So, sitting back down, let the legs come apart. We'll grab the right leg and just work the ankle a little bit. We just did a lot of standing poses. And plus here, it's early in the morning, but you can do this any time of day, of course. Start to point and flex, get out all those creaks and cracks. More than I expected in there. And then let's make it the knee happening here, rotate it. And let's bring it up into the hip. Go right, go left. Switch as you feel that you want to. And then we'll grow it into a nice squeeze, wind your moving pose here, or grab the shin, depends on your ability. Lift up and pull. And hug it in. Just one today. Three, two, squeeze, and let's cross it over and take pigeon pose, another personal favorite. It's okay if it looks like this or like that, something else. Just try to get it as day by day, kind of knees coming more in line. And if you already feel nothing, you can start to lean forward or lean onto your legs. If it's just fine to sit up, you can stay sitting, maybe take that mudra from the beginning of class because we're gonna hold it for 1 minute. If it starts to feel not too much of a stretch, you can add some pressure or lean a little more. Just focus on your breath and the sensation. More breath, and we'll slowly come on out and straighten that leg for Janu Shirshasana, which means forehead to your knee, but just a suggestion. And we'll reach the arms up. And let's stretch down as far as you can. And lifting up just halfway, and now we'll flex our foot back a little bit more. Nice. Foot model. Barbara's my foot model here. And come down. Hold it again. Good. And let's roll it up. And we completed that side, so we can notice, wow, what a difference just from some simple asanas or postures. So we'll do our second side to finish up our class today, lifting up and do some circles, do some pointing and flexing. Just really free form, not too rigid. Just get out all those creaks and cracks. And then let's circle the knee. And growing it to circling the hip. Best as you can in the chair. Give it a few more circles, and when you're ready, we'll all meet in that wind removing pose at front or back of the leg. Squeeze and meet your leg with your chest. Squeeze and hug it in, tall spine. Close your eyes and breathe, or if your eyes are open, don't even blink. And then change, crossing the ankle on top. And open that knee. And again, maybe this one's different. You don't have to do much. If you want to add a little lean or some pressure, or if you wish to just sit with the mudra, it's 1 minute of your time. So let's hold it here. Add a little more pressure towards the end. And then change, we'll bring it up. And our last one here, Janu Shirshasana. Point the toe for this one. First one, reaching up. And dive down. Stretch the top of that foot and the back of the leg. Getting into the calf muscle for this one. And stretching the top of the ankle. lifting up just halfway. Flex the foot. And exhale, let's go back down. Enjoy the stretch. And slowly make your way up to our final seat. Roll the shoulders back a few times. Come back to a nice place to be comfortable. And we'll sit with our final mudra, same one at the beginning of class. Interlace the grip, cross the thumbs, and release the index fingers. Just peacefully abiding here for this last minute of class. We are not attaching our happiness to things or avoiding them out of fear. We can appreciate life's experiences the way they were meant to be, just as they are. The ego seeks to divide and separate, and the spirit seeks to unify and heal. Attachment to pleasure or aversion to pain both destroy this equilibrium of our inner nature. How you feel now as compared to beginning of class. Let's end with the community breath today. Reaching the arms up as if to gather all this fresh energy, chi, prana. Bring it down to your center. And I hope you can carry these benefits with you the rest of your day. Thank you guys. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you, Rachel.
Welcome. Thank you. Thank you guys. Good job.